Ego is not bad if it is supported by principles. And I'm a man of principles. I also say take a decision and own
Be
it.
patient with yourself. Self growth is tender, it's a holy growth. There's no greater investment. This reasonable and practical approach has been often taught by all trainers to the world. Hello and welcome to Rabbi Rashi Foundation. Daman Dev Sood is an international resilience trainer, consultant, thought leader, keynote speaker, mentor, author, and a trainer. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सर. Daman ji, to start with, please talk us through brand Daman Dev Sood.
My professional journey started in 1985, and in 35 years, I have done about 25 different roles, ranging from principal consultant, practice head, group head, board member, vice president, CIO, COO. Last 16 years have been specially into the resilience domain, which is organizational resilience, business continuity management, crisis management, risk management. That's all that I know now. I've been a trainer and consultant for about 11 years, currently a freelancer, and I've clocked 9,500 plus training teaching hours. I tend to do my bit for society also through my pro bono work, which includes financial donations also. But I mean to do not only financial donation, but my effort and time also should go to society. The biggest personal loss to me of COVID-19 pandemic has been my society work. On Sundays, we used to run free English classes. Those classes have been stopped. 2 hours every Sunday we used to devote to this cause because there are no schools, there are no students, and this class is not happening. So I'm looking forward to schools opening as soon as possible so that we start this activity. Other than that, for society, then my lectures, webinars, summits, white papers. I write a lot on LinkedIn also, almost daily. So this is my way of doing a little bit for the society also.
That's absolutely sweet and wonderful, Damanji. Damanji, what inspired your journey as a trainer, and has your childhood upbringing brought this influence in your life?
Training was in my blood, so I'm not surprised that I'm a trainer and consultant today. I'm a good man and I want to be better by all means. My father was a freedom fighter, and you may recollect that the government of India at that time had started many schemes for the benefit of the children of freedom fighters, but my father never availed those benefits. At that time, we didn't like that all others like us, whose parents had been freedom fighters, they were getting some extra benefits, and we were not getting because our father refused. But now I see that there was a value in that, and I believe I continued with that. He was extremely hardworking person. He had a big family to support. So I believe I picked up or I was influenced by all this. We were a big family and he was the only earning member. I'm a man of principles. I respect all and I'm a good citizen as well. Work is worship for me.
I think honesty is the key to the word Daman Dev Sood. I think this is totally wonderful, Damanji. So, what kind of different training programs, workshops are you offering?
I know only four areas today, I would say. Four management systems: organizational resilience, which is standard ISO 22316; business continuity management, which is ISO 22301; and for UAE NCEMA 7000; risk management, which is ISO 31000; and crisis management, which is BS 11200. So all my training, consulting, auditing, assessment, all services are around these areas. I offer 1 day to 5 days courses, and there are some specialized courses also. Within BCM journey, we say there's a set called business impact analysis. There is another one called a risk assessment. And then we need to test BC plan as well. So I provide specialized trainings around these also. In 5 days course or in 3 days course, I can finish full life cycle, but I could do 1 or 2 days specialized or high level programs or training courses about these three areas: business impact analysis, risk assessment, or just the testing of the BC plan. I also run some soft skills programs, not too many. I would say the best I can offer is a course called Possibility Thinking, which is based on the book, very well established in the world, I believe, and for long decades. Tough times never last, but tough people do. I've copyrighted my courses, and that's what I am attempting. 3 copyrighted, 2 applied for, and my target is by the end of this year, I would have 10 courses of my own copyrighted.
Getting your training program copyrighted, I think this is totally beautiful. Damanji, see, there are many trainers in the market. So why should communities we are connected to reach out to you? What is the USP you are specially offering? Over to you.
I've got over 9,500 hours of training teaching experience with me. I'm a certified international and corporate trainer. Before being a trainer, I was a practitioner. So I have done it myself. I have dirtied my hands myself. This experience of being being a practitioner, consultant, auditor, and of having been to over 20 countries, having served clients in various industry sectors, different companies, different countries, all this is built into my delivery. I design my courses differently, keeping completely interactive. If I give an example, in 2 days course, I do up to 25 plus exercises. In 3 days course, I do 50 plus exercises and exercises of different types to keep my participants engaged and fully involved. My delivery is filled with real life examples. So I wouldn't say case studies, but the cases, real and live cases, my own life, my personal life, my professional life, all that I've seen in these 35 years and in 20 countries and so many assignments, consulting as well as training assignments that I've done. I might have taught thousands of people so far. So all that's built into this, and that's kind of becomes a USP, including the design of the course. And that's what feedback has been also telling. I also have developed courses for some global entities like BCS, BCI, NCEMA. So that is also an experience that global entities are using courses developed by me.
Now that is simply wow. So much of good work. I think this is wonderful. Damanji, I was thinking what could be the success mantra? I mean, what is the success mantra? Let me put it across to you like this.
The first one is no one is perfect in this world. So we should not even attempt to be perfect. Being good is good enough. So let's be good and then keep attempting to be better, to improve a little more. I'm a lifelong learner myself. Even if I teach today, I learn. Every day there is some learning. I also say ego is not bad. This may be controversial with some people, but I still will say ego is not bad if it is supported by principles. And I'm a man of principles. I also say take a decision and own it. I can give an example. Your team approached to me, right? They approached me, but it was my decision that whether I wanted to go ahead or not. So I wouldn't say and shouldn't say, I will never say it was Rashi's team who got it done. No, I agreed to do this, as simple as that. So take a decision and own it. Decide to decide, very important one. Decide to decide and take action accordingly. A respect for all. And the last one I will say, caring attitude. These are the success mantras to me for me.
See, you are a resilience trainer. Why is resilience the most important vitamin now? Please share a few tips on building such resilient skills. Over
Thanks,
to you.
Rashi. This is very important question. And before organizational resilience, we would have understood business continuity management. I can say about myself, about 15 years ago, I learned business continuity management. Before that, I didn't know. And my experience with organizational resilience is just 9 months. But in 9 months, I've fallen in love with this standard ISO 22316 and this concept called organizational resilience, that this is my current passion. We would have thought of BCM and resilience or organizational resilience is same, but organizational resilience is little more or lot more than BCM with due respect to BCM domain and BCM professionals. I have also been a BCM professional for about 15 years or so. The expectation in organizational resilience is not just to survive, which was doing basic minimum in business continuity, but the expectation is to survive and thrive. Organizational resilience is the need of the hour for all organizations, according to me. It directly supports the vision, mission, values, purpose of the organization. So, if I give an example, if there are about 20 departments and units in the organization, all need to work in sync. I say this is when we go to the garage to get our vehicle, especially four-wheel automobile being serviced, they do two activities there: wheel balancing and wheel alignment. If the wheels are not aligned, the vehicle doesn't stop working, but the efficiency goes down. And now we have this vehicle organization with 20 wheels, not four, 20 wheels. So it's a monster truck. And these also need to work in tandem, in sync. And that's the challenge. Organizational resilience helps to do that. It's not going to be easy journey for any organization. I say it's a journey of transformation. It'll take long. Nothing comes free in this world. So even organizational resilience is not free. We will have to spend time, money, and effort on this. No one will ever be 100% resilient. We need to keep this also in mind. And the way to organizational resilience is through people. In the past, we used to say people make organizations. Today, I say resilient people make resilient organizations. So we need to focus on people and take a structured approach, which is defined in ISO 22316. I'm happy that I'm able to contribute. From people side, I'm running a global survey, global emotional impact assessment survey with the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic last 18 months that we have seen across globe, in which most of us were working from home. So if you allow, with your permission, I would like to request the viewers, your listeners, viewers, to participate in that survey, and that the findings will be shared with on open platforms. Intention is the objective of the survey is that the organizations will be able to take informed decisions based on this survey.
So we request all our connections and all our communities to click on the link available on this feed so that you can take part in that online survey, which will help the world to understand and gather some great information. Damanji, what are the future plans now? Over to you.
The first attempt or first objective is to have 10 courses copyrighted in my name by the end of this year, and to continue with current passions. First one, organizational resilience. Some big discussions are being held currently. I cannot disclose the details, but I'll be happy to come back. Second is giving back to society, my pro bono work to start free English classes as soon as possible on Sundays, and I'll continue with my lectures and webinars, seminars, etc. Third plan or objective is for the year specifically to visit Scotland, to visit our son there, David is working there, I said earlier. And the fourth one, I would say, to be a better human being by all means. That's what I want to be.
The beauty of a human character is realization, and that is what Damanji is actually. He said it well. I think that's totally wonderful. Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final buzzer sounds. This is what Daman Devji is telling all of us, that don't lose heart, don't lose hope. You can go ahead and attend all his workshops, take resilience workshops from him. I think his details are available on this video and on this feed.